Hello, this is Christina again, here at KMM Serenity Therapies for my Facebook Live, as I do. I want to say every Saturday, but actually it's most Saturdays. I have missed a couple. And today I'd like to talk about sleeping and mostly really falling asleep and staying asleep and the issues that people have with this. There are many reasons why people can have sleeping problems. That can be physical pain, it can be stress, it can be illness. For example, when you have congested chest or head, and you struggle to breathe. It can be having babies. It can be actual issues with your chemicals in your body, so hormonal issues. It can be that you're too cold, that you're too hungry, that your bed is not comfortable enough. You name it. There can be so many different reasons, and some of them are not in our power to fix quickly or easily. So, for example, if you have babies that need feeding, you're not gonna sleep very much. That's how it is. If you have physical pain and it's long, kind of ongoing, chronic thing, you're obviously doing something about it already. Unfortunately, again, that's something that's gonna be a bit more difficult to manage. What you can manage, though, is the quality of your rest. So not necessarily sleep, but at least quality of a rest. And that's where mindfulness meditation can be really helpful. But generally speaking, for people who don't have small children, who do get to bed at a certain time and wake up at a certain time, or need to wake up at a certain time, and there is no obvious distraction or challenge to their sleep, yet they still struggle to fall asleep, or they keep waking up during the night, and then once they wake up they struggle to fall asleep again. That's often the presenting issue in my clients, and I've gone through this myself in the past when I had bouts of insomnia. So I speak from personal experience, and I can share what helped me and what I've trialed over years, and what helped my clients as well, what helps them repeatedly and delivers long-term results. So I kind of came up with 10 points. They're all different. You can use them in combination with each other, or just try them on their own and see what works for you. But I found these things very effective. Not all of them are always available to you, and that's fine. But I'd say if you apply at least one of them, you should be seeing some difference in your kind of unsatisfactory sleeping issues. So I'll just list them basically, and maybe give you a little bit on each, because it's not rocket science. So the first one, physical massage or sex that can be delivered by your partner before you go to bed. Doesn't have to be hours and hours. Just a few minutes of just relaxing the shoulders a little bit, around the neck, or even just hand massage, foot massage, or just make love. And that releases really good hormones that help you to relax, that then can help you to sleep. Exercise during the day. I wouldn't recommend exercising just before going to bed, because it gets your blood going, gets your adrenaline going, so that can actually make it difficult for you to sleep. But exercising during the day, so making some kind of physical effort, can really help, especially if you do it in fresh air, so like walking or running outside or exercising outside. That can really help with better sleep in the evening when you get there. Meditation, of course, that's whether you do it during the day or actually just when you lie in bed. You can use either guided meditations, with like that you listen to, or you can do your own, whatever works for you. But the benefit of meditation is really, really great in that even if you don't fall asleep straight away or you don't sleep, while you meditate, you still get an active rest for your body. So although you might still end up not sleeping all night, if you meditated all night, you still will get some rest for your body and perhaps mind as well, if you successful enough, if you keep your mind focused. Having a bedtime routine is another good way. What I mean by that is whatever makes you feel relaxed, that it's kind of conductive with your evening routine. So it can be having a few candles around while you meditate before bed, or it can be listening to particular music that you find calming, having a bath, or with candles around, or maybe reading a book, proper paper book, no screen light. Kindle nowadays, with the paper surface, like paper finish, they can be quite good as well, as long as there's no blue light basically accessing your eyes. That's my next point. But like creating this little routine, maybe having a cup of herbal tea and maybe talking to your partner, as I said, making love, whatever that might be, some little 15 minutes to an hour routine, whatever works for you, whatever you can fit into your day, but that you really do as often in a week as you can, preferably every day. But obviously life happens and sometimes it's not possible. And if you feel so exhausted that you can just fall asleep on your feet, then there is no real need for it. But having a little bit of that kind of reassuring routine can really help to prepare your mind for shutting down, for slowing down. And it's like putting a child to sleep. When they have a routine, they sleep much better because they know what to expect. They know that the moment they lie in bed, that's time to sleep, and often that's what they do. So you can treat your mind as a little child and give it enough routine so it can get used to the fact that when you sleep, you sleep. Also, it's helpful if the only two things you do in bed is engage in intimate activities or sleep. Because if you sit in bed working or studying or eating and stuff like that, it stops being a space for sleeping, and your mind still might think, oh, we're in bed, so we're working, and it's middle of the night, and that's not what you want to do. So, as I said, little routines can be really, really helpful. Journaling. So if you're the type of person that has propensity for a bit of anxiety or overthinking, when your mind just keeps going on and on and on, and you keep thinking about what you have to do tomorrow and next week, next month, and thoughts keep coming up to you in the middle of the night and stuff, it's good to have a bit of a notepad, a pen by your table, not a phone because you don't want that blue light again, but having something to write on, so you can just get those thoughts out of your head on a paper. Just make notes, and then that way you can let it go, and you know that you have the notes and you can look at them tomorrow for to inspire you to do whatever you needed to do. Or if you're a writer and you get inspiration, just write it down and then go back to sleep, and you can expand on it the next day. So that should help with calming your mind down and kind of getting it out there, so you have the space to sleep. Now, blue light, it's the light that is emitted by screens like phone, laptops, iPads, television. So even if it's just on in the background, like lots of people have TVs in their bedrooms, and they're just on, even they're not watching anything particular, it still affects the way your body produces hormones that help you sleep. So avoiding blue light an hour before sleep has been proven scientifically. There's been lots of research onto this. Has been proven to help significantly with sleep and with the quality of sleep, and in children specifically with the ability to focus at school, and with work, with adults focusing at work. So I'd really recommend this. If you do nothing else, do this. switch off everything, put your phone on airplane mode. You can now change on your phones the lights, so you can change it to yellow light. The colors change slightly, but you can still see what you need to see, and that can be really helpful as well. Switch off your TV, switch off your your computers and everything an hour before you go to bed, and allow yourself to wind down. And that should help. If you have issues with light, then make sure that your room is proper dark to allow you to sleep well. So these are quite simple steps that anyone can really take, and you don't need any special tools for it or anything. But there are other ways you can help. If this is not helping, if you take these steps and it's still not helping, you can try essential oils. So really good essential oils for sleeping are lavender, frankincense, marjoram. They're very calming oils, and you can use them either in a diffuser, so you can put a diffuser on with the oils in about an hour before you go to bed and switch the diffuser off as you go to bed, so the room is already infused with with the smell, pardon me. You can put a few drops on your pillow, but be aware that it can stain the cases. You can put it on a tissue and just like have it by your nose as you falling asleep. You can also mix the essential oils with a carrier oil, like a coconut oil, olive oil, whatever pure oil you have at home, and apply it to your body, so the oils get absorbed into your body and work from the inside. So that's another option. Also, you can try herbal teas or herbal supplements helping you sleep. They have no side effects unless you're allergic to them, so obviously check, but unless you're allergic to the ingredients, they have no side effects. You don't feel groggy in the morning, and it's obviously much more natural and not addictive. Homeopathy can be really good as well. I had some successes. It kind of comes and goes. It's better when it's quite personalized. You can get over-the-counter homeopathy sleeping supplements, but they didn't work for me, for example, and they work for other people. So it's kind of finding what works for you, and if the over-the-counter stuff doesn't work for you, it's probably better to have a visit to a homeopath that can tailor things for you specifically. And last but not least, actually having some kind of physical therapy, like massage or acupuncture, Reiki, anything that's releasing the physical stress, anything that's relaxing. Obviously, that's not something you'd have every day, but actually, hello, Kat, nice to see you. Thank you for watching. If anything that kind of releases your tension and stress can be helpful. And even if you can't have it every day, if you have massage once a week, it can actually have, or acupuncture, whatever, it can have really long-term result when it comes to your sleeping pattern. So there is another option. If the reason why you can't sleep is because you're overthinking, because you're worrying about certain issues or emotional problems, then perhaps having actual talking therapy, like NLP hypnotherapy or something like that, or counseling, might be helpful for you to deal with the actual problems that's stopping you from sleeping. So these are the 10 points. So they are massage or sex with your partner. They are switching off any blue lights an hour before going to sleep, exercise during the day, meditation, bedtime routine, journaling, using essential oils, herbal teas or supplements, homeopathy, and therapy. So there are 10 easy ways, some more easy than others, to help you to get to sleep and maintain sleep throughout the night. If you have any other ways that you use and you find effective, or that's helped you or someone else in the past, please do share it. The more we know about it, the better. If you have any questions, please do ask. I'll be here for a couple of minutes, and I'm happy to stay a bit longer if there are questions to answer. So please do ask. And of course, even after the video is over, if you comment or you send me a message, I'll be very happy to get back to you and explore how else we can help you. And if it's massage you're interested in, or NLP hypnotherapy to help you with sleeping, then feel free to contact me, because it's something I can offer and I can personally help with. If you're in London with NLP hypnotherapy, that can be done over Skype as well. Now, this is it from me. I've decided to make these videos a little bit shorter because I've been told that that way they will be more effective, will reach more people, because lots of people don't have time to watch an hour-long ramblings, which I appreciate. And to be honest, I myself don't watch videos that are much longer, over 20 minutes. So I'm going to be changing things a little bit, and hopefully I'll be able to deliver messages that are still informative, effective, and perhaps they can start conversations, so I can help you a little further. And I'm even thinking of developing some kind of workshops and trainings as well on issues that kind of gather the most interest. So this is it from me. Have a lovely, lovely Saturday. I am Kristina Mendez-Maciova from KMM Serenity Therapies. I work at Highgate Holistic Clinic. I mainly do massage and NLP hypnotherapy. But I also am a writer, and I get involved in lots of charity work and lots of wonderful stuff. So if there's anything you'd like to talk to me about, please get in touch. I love talking to people, and we'll take it from there. So have a lovely, wonderful Saturday and the rest of the weekend, and I'll see you next week.